Yeah, why? What you need? Well, not really. Not yet. Why? You want me to fill up the
Welcome to Fort Collins, Colorado, home to the Colorado State Rams, settled at just over 5,000 feet, and we have a game that will live up to the altitude. A huge opportunity for both of these teams to get a boost and find a way to break into the top 25 if they can come out with a victory. As we'll see a team from the American, the UTSA Roadrunners, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Colorado State Rams. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of...
Hey, Dad.
Ich.
Ich?
Ich.
Ich? Um. Go.
And former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Roadrunners will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it out. It's Bland. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. So the Colorado State Rams offense has the ball first today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
And the Rams in the hurry-up. Both these teams have had some good moments this year, and they'd love nothing better than to improve their bowl positioning, build a little momentum by getting a win in this one.
You're just trying to punctuate the season, right? How big would it be for one of these two programs to finish the year as a ranked team? It would help them so much in the offseason with recruiting and really help their confidence looking ahead to next year, David.
And confidence and momentum and just learning how to win. A part of that is a part of the process of being great in the future. And this team, learning how to win, finding ways to get it done. It's only going to build momentum, and hopefully you can carry that over to next season.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They're dealing with a second and long. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's third and long from the 30. Keep it on the ground. Nice move there. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Rams are moving quickly down the field. Off the RPO, complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. These two teams both coming on a run, playing their best football of the season and hoping to continue on and get into... Brings into the open. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Rams really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Just going to keep it after the snap. Runs through the tackle. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
And how about that call? You're right around midfield, fourth down on your opening drive, so you run the football and you put your trust and confidence in your offensive line up front to get it done and keep your offense on the field. That is impressive.
So now it's second and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. They're going to run just about their entire opening script on the first drive of the game. 12th play coming up on third down. Quickly complete. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. The Rams getting set on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Rams with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line getting set on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. And he'll be brought down. The Rams racing to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's open on the right. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Colorado State.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the UTSA Roadrunners offense will go to work for the first time. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked at the big fella, he delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
Got it, looking for the first down. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. Third and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
Well, they're setting the tone early in this game. Fourth down in their own end. They go for it on the ground, and they pick it up.
They want to set the tone. They want to establish that they think their offense is unstoppable and that they're willing to do anything to keep the football.
Benny?
You're exactly right, Reese.
You
They're
asked
sending
about
a
Benny?
very clear message to this defense. We're going to run the football. We don't care what you do, but you are not going to stop us.
There he goes. Smashes through the tackle. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
I mean, what a huge gain for this offense. You're always trying to find ways to get your playmakers in space. And when you create a hole like that, Palmer, good Lord, anybody's going to be able to run through. Then he just keeps chewing up those yards, makes the big play.
He's a difference maker, David, and he gets better as the game goes on. So that's great news at this juncture to kind of rip off a big run like that. But this is a guy that builds momentum as he goes. I'd be force-feeding this guy more as the game goes on.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Barges ahead. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now third and goal from the 2. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Roadrunners.
Well, this guy certainly, from a statistical standpoint, has done everything to deserve a trip to New York City. He has been a big playmaker week in, week out for this offense. Get this, that last touchdown was his 20th touchdown catch of the season. This guy has been unstoppable.
He'll bring it out. It's Rhodes. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the big fella. I don't think he was the primary receiver on that play, David, but a very productive pickup on first down.
And these tight ends are so good at understanding zones and where to sit down. And listen, it's not the huge gain down the field, but it's always death by 1,000 cuts, small gains, break tackles, and continue to move the sticks.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's got an open man. And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Give to the back. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game. They're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
And the Rams want to crank the tempo. He'll take it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Brings up second down.
Looking to fire. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. The Rams trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. He'll keep it himself. And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has 1 stop. They'll try it again from the 1 on second and goal. Gets it out fast. They will score! Touchdown, Colorado State! Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
14, UTSA.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Roadrunners with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Complete to the left. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. There he goes. He's at the 10, and he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Number 14, set to kick this one away.
Coming out with it, it's Bland. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David. Just give it.
Running free. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
And that's why this offense is hard to stop, man. They have that option to pitch it. So as a defense, like, I got to get the quarterback, and then I got to get the pitch man, and they lost the pitch man, and you can tell he made them pay with a big gain down the field.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from
Try to get it over with before we get there.
Going to swing it on second down.
Oh, mother.
It's Bland. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Rams are in the hurry up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Punga. Now he's got it all
Just
the way
need to work.
down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Well, and you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Rams pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Here's the handoff.
I'd ask Leslie if the
He'll
actual
be hauled
locks
down
me.
just
So sitting
inside the
there.
10 of the 9 as
Yep,
they're
come on.
trying to
Let me
turn
pick
this
it.
into a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass.
UTSA 14.
Bringing it out.
The return is brought down at the 16. And
UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. The Roadrunners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, giving 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether. Big 3rd down conversion, getting the ball to your running back, and he does the rest. This guy, I think, will get a lot more touches.
And you want to know why he's on the field on 3rd down? Because he can block.
Makes the grab on the right. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. And the Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. A strike downfield. He's forced out of bounds just short of the goal line, a mere yard away from pay dirt. And now a chance to pull even. 1st and goal as we get late in the first half. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UTSA.
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
Number 14. Set to kick off.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Rhodes. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. The throw to the outside is complete. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. First down, 10 yards to go. Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Punga. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Rams can really attack on this 2nd and short. The play action fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
That's caught. It's Bland. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Wants to throw on first down. Immediately fires to the middle. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Bland. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Throws to the tight end. Touchdown, Colorado State. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Bought a little time, lets it go. Firing to the right, complete. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Steps away to find some room. Got a little space. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know.
Makes a catch at the 20. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the offense will stay out there for one more play with 1 second remaining in the first half. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Oh, he's got some space. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Fort Collins. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to our team at sunny Lubick Field.
UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. On target to the left. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. From the shotgun, the inside give. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
The Roadrunners will snap it on 1st and 10. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
How about that defense in the backfield? Nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for a loss.
Puts it out of the air. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
This defense really is on their heels. They've been on the field now for a long time on this drive, and they're just getting pushed around at the point of attack up front like we saw in that last one.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Roadrunners. And they take it in for 6 more points. Extra point here will tie the game. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, it is now a final in the Big Ten and a game I think a lot of folks will
Bananas,
want to
was that?
see. UCLA looked
Fergie?
like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win.
Still what?
This is a program with a case full of
Yes, right.
trophies, and they might just add some more hardware before this year is out. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
But I'm not.
The give out of the
Something
gun.
I'm making sick.
Stacked
I
up
don't
after
even
gaining
fucking
a
allow
couple
you
to
to
the
bet me.
23. The Rams want to pick up the tempo.
I haven't
That
heard
wasn't a
of
big game, but look at the
music.
offense.
I haven't
Right
heard
back on the ball,
I
ready
haven't
to
heard
call
it
a
come out
play,
new
ready to go
single.
fast.
What precise footwork along the sideline to get that toe down for the catch. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the 3rd down pass is
Fucking
incomplete.
stop.
And that's just what this defense needed. They needed to get a stop here in the 3rd quarter. They've given up a lot of plays, a lot of points, a lot of yards. Needed to get a stop and try to get this ball back to their offense.
He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Well, the timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of...
Turning it on! Smacks him with the stiff arm. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
Well, there's no mystery who they're throwing the football to, but defenses still can't find a way to cover this guy. And with that last catch, he now has over 1,500 receiving yards on the season.
They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4. And
Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. And that one will give them the lead.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And he makes the extra point.
35. Colorado State, 28.
And he'll bring it back. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Bland. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And the Rams will hustle to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Rams have this offense rolling.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rams back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Working that left side. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Got his man out of the backfield. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He's got it on the move. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They give up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Takes the easy one to the back. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone.
Ace.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Quarterback gets the 1st down. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. We've reached the break, and it's UTSA on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So 1st down will open the play fake. Now to throw. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And the Roadrunners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Hauls it in. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
It's caught. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Roadrunners need to pick it up on 4th down. A run for the quarterback. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down.
That play call is going to force a lot of people to scratch their heads because you've got the lead late. Why aren't you just running the ball? When you throw, you risk having interceptions like that right there. That should have been picked.
Wide open downfield. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. And the Roadrunners will line it up on 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Running back searching for a hole. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? Part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
And I like what this offense did, man. They stayed aggressive. They were trying to get the first down through the air. But here's the good thing now. You punt the football away. You trust your defense. You got the lead late in this football game. One more stop, and there's a good chance you get the dub.
Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Dumps it off in the flats. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Rams headed quickly to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bland. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Rams will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his man down the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now on 2nd down.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Roadrunners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Under fire. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
That's a really good break on the football. He sees the ball come out, and he hits him right as he's catching it. Nice job of dislodging the football from the receiver. That's a good play by the defensive back.
On 4th down, looking to pass. The sure hands, it's Parker. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. So will the defense try to keep it all in front, or will they go after the quarterback here and try to end it? And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Gets it to him on the screen. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Up-tempo for the offense.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
The Rams come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rams are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it from the gun. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. The Rams come to the line with a new set of downs. Throws for the tight end. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. He makes the catch, but the officials right on top of it, signaling out of bounds.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Rams have moved it inside the 20. From the red zone, looking for a man. Gets it out quickly. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He wants it all. Touchdown, Colorado State. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments, and right before the half, in the 4th quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can now. Defense, you're up. I need you to give me a stop.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Got his man on the right.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the 1st down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. He'll pull it down and run.
And because of the success that this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, is I'm dialing up his number more. Design runs, and also telling him on the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, if it's not open, take off. Just go get it yourself. They don't have an answer for you right now, and this is a big key for us to win this game.
The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Tight end getting vertical. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the air on 1st down. It's complete to the left. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a 1st down there in plus territory, and now threatening to get the score. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Clemens. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And the Roadrunners moving quickly to the line. Back to throw, and he's running out of time. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. David, Jesse, they find a way in the waning seconds to tie it up.
And that's why this kid is so automatic. Set him up anywhere on the field, and he puts it right down the pipe.
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll try to get outside. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Four quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these two teams is the most mature, who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Throws to the tight end. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Picks up the 1st down. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. 1st and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Running the ball in OT, and a nice job by the ball carrier, finding his lane, finding his hole, putting his foot in the ground and getting upfield.
They're going to run it. Touchdown, Colorado State. And they score first here in overtime. The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. It's complete on the right side. Breaks into the open. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal.
At the 7-yard line. First and goal, UTSA.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Touchdown, UTSA! They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with the point after.
Number 85.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not one, not two, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
He's in! The 2-point conversion in overtime. What a call to win the game! What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays in big moments. How about in overtime, the individual...